I said, of course. So I said, oh my God, I'm gonna get her. Somebody said, oh my God, that's Michael the black man. So they stopped her. That was the only way she escaped it. But you know what I noticed? They were recruiting.
Yo, what's up guys? This is your favorite YouTuber Kojo Azad, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, kwaba to my YouTube channel. That means welcome in my local language. So initially I mostly react to music videos, but then today I'll be trying something new. So I noticed a viral video that was online that says interview with a former black supremacist turned Trump supporter. Like, I didn't know we had something like a black supremacist, because all the time it's only about Trump and white supremacists. So this is interesting. Yeah, so this is the first time I'll be reacting to something like this on my YouTube channel. I just want to go right into it because it's like 6 minutes long, so I just want to go right into it. So if you are new here, please don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button because you are in for more. So let's just go right into it.
We're living to survive in America, because it's impossible to survive in America when you have to live through all these regulations, but they don't.
Well, one thing I like to say is blacks don't look like this. Like, what's with his hair and his beard and stuff? Like, this combination is wild.
To survive in America, because it's impossible to survive in America when you have to live through all these regulations, but they don't. And so they own 87% of all of the business in America, while the white man and the black man are broke, just like in Russia. Of course you want taxes high. Why would you want taxes high? Because you don't pay taxes, Hillary. You and Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is a full-blooded Cherokee. They don't have to go through all that. So of course they want taxes high, so you can't compete with them. So that's why I love Trump, because he's letting the real white man and the real black man get some money. Give me liberty or give you death.
How do you...
Yeah, so he mentioned something about Trump. I think I've heard some discussions. I've also told some people about it. Like, I feel since Trump is not a politician, we all know how politicians act and behave. Like, they don't put the citizens' interest at heart. So that's how I always view Trump. He was standing in between those at the top and those below. Like, he was in the middle. So we have people that they can come into power whereby they are the oppositions, but then behind the scenes they work together because they sign some deals whereby they all benefit, and then we the citizens don't benefit from those. I think when Trump became the US president, he literally blocked most of such deals. So it made the people at the higher ups hated him. What didn't favor him was the media. The media belongs to the higher ups. They tell you what they want you to hear. So I think that's literally what happened. And most people ended up hating Trump in the process. Well, he's someone who talks a lot. Like, as a president, there are some things that you don't need to say it out loud. It should just be in your head. But then he doesn't care about anything, the repercussions and stuff. He just puts it out there. So I think he also gave the media the opportunity to use so many things against him. But then I've spoken to some blacks before, I've spoken to some whites before, and during Trump's tenure, like, they were actually doing well. That was before COVID. They were actually doing well before COVID. So let's just hear what she will say again. So I want to hear what this is. So far, he is spitting some facts.
Of course they want taxes high, so you can't compete with them. So that's why I love Trump, because he's letting the real white man and the real black man get some money. Give me liberty or give you death.
How did you meet President Trump?
How did I meet him? The first time I really met him, I was doing parties in West Palm Beach at some of his events. And then I met him at an event where in 2011, when he announced he was running for president, I was called by the people that was doing that event for me to sing behind him. So I sang behind him, and then I stood behind him. And the reason I liked him, because like Cyrus in the Bible was supposed to be a bombastic, egotistical warmonger. In the last days, I was told by Yahweh ben Yahweh that it would be a white man like that would come to help deliver us out of the king of Babylon's hand. And that's Isaiah 45, 1 through 5. And guess what? Trump got, the press accuses him of all of those accolades. And he's not afraid, and he won't back down. That's my man. And then you can't pay him off. So he's not found wanting. So therefore...
Exactly. This is what I said about Trump some time ago. Like, the way he was moving around, you can't even pay him off to like to spread your narratives and stuff. And then the more they come at him, like the higher he rose. Like, most of you, if you want to be honest with yourself, you can admit to something like this. Right now, we are currently in 2023. They are trying to still impeach him and stuff. And I just read somewhere that even the Russian hoax, like the story whereby they were running with it from 2016 that he was a Russian spy and stuff, like they literally just debunked it that he was fake. And I watched most of the January 6 trials whereby the people stormed the Capitol and stuff, and some of the videos didn't add up. So recently on Twitter, I think they released most of the videos, and it was way different from what they were saying in the trial over there. So with something like this, the normal citizens out there watching, like, they'll actually lose trust in the media and the government, because this feels like a manhunt. Like, if someone messes up or the person breaks the law, like, arrest the person for that or indict the person for that, but then don't make up your own stories and stuff just because you don't want the person to run again. That's what is awakening most black people and Americans now. Like, some of them are literally seeing the clear picture you politicians take with the citizens for granted. That's what I'll say about this.
I stand behind him because he could have just lived opulently like Moses could have did the same thing. Well, what did Moses do? He took off his royal robe and jumped in the mud with us. And now he's called a deplorable with us instead of standing back and marrying Nefertiti and living an opulent life. He could have did that easily. He was living in Mar-a-Lago and having a ball. But he gave it up because he saw that his people, which is the black man and the white man, are being destroyed. And they said, well, he's a racist. Well, if he's a racist, why did Jesse Jackson thank him for helping him run for president and helping the Rainbow Coalition and help him get black people jobs for the last 30 years? Why did he help the Russell Simmons give financing to do Def Jam records, out of which there was...
Yeah, so this right here, if they claim Trump was a white supremacist and stuff, how come he was so close with Oprah Winfrey, like those kind of big, black, successful Americans out there? He was literally in their circle. He was in Hollywood. He was so close to all those people. Some benefited from him. He also benefited from them. So why did they draw the line when he decided to run for president? Because I feel if Trump decided to run as a Democrat, like, the media and everything would have been all over him, giving him praises, all the celebrities and stuff. So why the turn of events? Like, what went wrong? Was it because he ran as a Republican or what? Like, what's happening? If you know, just leave it in the comment section below.
Would have been no Jay-Z. He helped Don King. I've seen him help black people, like the black guy that fixed his tire, didn't know he was in the car. He paid the man's whole mortgage off. He didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But President Trump, or people from President Trump, they have asked you to be behind him in rallies?
No. See, in the beginning, it wasn't really like that. So what I would do, because she's been with me and they've been with, I just go there. You understand? That's what I do. I go there, and they're not like the Democrats. I went to one of Hillary's events one time just so I could bash her, because I despise her. And when I went there, I had a sign, but I had it sort of covered. And so they said, they came up to me, hey, would you like to stand behind Hillary? So they were recruiting all the black people out of the audience, about 10 of them. I said, of course. So I said, oh my God, I'm gonna get her. Somebody said, oh my God, that's Michael the black man. So they stopped me. That was the only way she escaped it. But you know what I noticed? They were recruiting. The Republicans are so over-righteous, and Republicans in Ecclesiastes 7:15 said, don't be so over-righteous to your own harm, for why shouldest thou die before thy time? So this is what they do. They see you but they won't say nothing to you. Like the last event, we had over 100 black people there, but they're all sitting on the fringes because they're so afraid.
Michael,
let me finish this with them first. They were so afraid to be seen that they don't even go in. And then the Republicans are so ridiculous, they don't go ask them to come stand behind.
So they haven't recruited you?
So no, let me finish. Your answer is about to be finished.
So this is, have you seen, this is the problem I have with the media. The moment you start spitting some real facts or something, then they try to interrupt you, trying to change the topic, because upon all what you were saying, they are trying to find out if Trump paid him to come and support him. That's literally what the journalists are getting at. Have you seen some of the things that pisses some people like me off? Like, just be authentic. That's what I always say. Be authentic and be real. And then they are trying to cut him out. I'm sure without the person doing him this private video or personal video, I'm sure the journalists and stuff, they've cut out so many things she said, like Michael said, and then they'll run with their own story. That's what they always do.
So what I did when I saw them doing it, I would just go sit there and they would be so glad they wouldn't say anything. And so I've been doing it for so long. So when I went there yesterday, I got there at 7:20 in the morning. I took a taxi to the thing. I got there around 8. So I was like 8th in line. There was already people had been there since yesterday. So when we walked in, there was nobody in the venue. So what I did, I looked at the thing and I tried it out and I said, wow. And so what I did is I just walked up there. I said, I'm gonna sit right here, because I knew that was a good spot. And he said, you gonna sit right here? So I said, yeah. Oh, okay. And nobody said nothing. They don't say anything. But they're so glad that somebody black is gonna come up there. I don't know if they're really glad, but whatever it is, they don't say nothing. You don't say nothing, I'm not gonna say nothing. So let's do this together. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hi, Michael. Does the Trump campaign, does Mr. Trump know about your association years ago with Yahweh Ben Yahweh?
I really don't know if he knows. I haven't asked him. But, you know, Moses was accused of murder, but he was still the Messiah, and he still delivered us. They accused Jesus of murder. You press accuse us of all kind of stuff, because the Bible said in Revelation 12:10 that you would be the accuser of the brethren.
So you are not
to
found
accuse
guilty.
us before. Yeah.
I know that.
Right.
Yeah, and if I...
But then aside from him spitting like some facts, like he also has some theories that are wild, literally like Kanye West. Like you could hear him saying some truthful stuff, and then he adds some stuff to it which might actually be true, but then it sounds outrageous when listening to it. I feel maybe his past, like there is something I don't even know what to say. Let's just finish this video.
may say, gods2.com, who pays for this? How do you travel around the country?
Oh, me, I raise my own money. I don't need you.
I travel around the country too. With my own money.
You just pay. One time
we cannot travel unless somebody's paying us. We are covering our own.
And one time I had a companion
in
pay.
what we believe.
One time I had.
Yeah, so the question they are asking is they want to find out if Trump is the one financing his travels and stuff. That's what the journalists are trying to find out. So they are pressing him on that. So let's watch you say.
One time
we cannot travel unless somebody's paying us. We are covering our own.
And one time I had a companion
in
pass.
what we believe.
One time
I'm not questioning your belief.
One time I had a companion pass. And when I had that companion pass, I was flying everywhere because I could fly for free. So a lot of times, me and him and the brothers, we would drive to the events.
Yeah.
You know, so it was easy.
You still live in Miami?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Right. And are you going to go to as many Trump events as you can?
I'm going to go to as many events that's going to free us as I can. If that also includes Trump events. That's why I'm here. This is not a Trump event. I mean, it's a Pence event. So.
Right.
Oh, is this a Pence event or the governor's event?
It's a Pence event.
Okay.
There is a video of you in Maritac.
Now that's fine.
Wow, like he really said some stuff over there. So guys, I'm at the end of my reaction for today. Like whatever you think about this video, just let me know in the comment section below. I also want to hear your point of view, whether you are black, whether you are white, whether you are in between, like anything. One thing I honestly hate is classifying people according to race and stuff, because we all bleed red. So one thing I hate is you trying to categorize people. So whatever you think, just leave them in the comment section below. If you've not hit the like and the subscribe button yet, please just do that and put on the notification bell, because there'll be more videos coming right after this. So peace out, have a lovely weekend depending on the time this video or you see this video. So guys, I love you.